Hello and welcome to a video version of Supernatural News. In this video, I'm going to share with you three things. One is some information that I think you should know now about herbs and natural health, of course, because that's the expertise, that's what we do. Number two, give you some updates from Supernatural in general, just what's happening with the businesses, what's up, what's new, and I'll do some Q&A. So just three quick questions that you've sent me, I will give you answers to, and then maybe we'll do this again. So let's start. What I think you should know right now. So there is a lot of cleansing and detoxing and dry Januarying and New Year's resolutions happening right now. And I think that's great. I'm a big fan of those. And I wholly believe that we are capable of changing our lives with, a couple of steps that we might implement in a month's time. What I think you should know about that is that when it comes to detoxing and cleansing, our liver is not the only focus. So we need to be paying attention as well to kidney and lymph systems. The digestive system is major for that. And the skin is also very important. So a lot of times we just kind of, pound the liver pills and think that that'll help, and it'll help. But, if we're not digesting well or eliminating well, or, our skin isn't breathing well, then we might just kind of, be affecting, a partial part of the detoxification process. And there's a lot more science that you can get into there if you know about phases of detox. I'll save that. But what I want to say is think about the whole system. And my approach to detox and cleansing is, the single most important thing you can do is be mindful of what you put in. So if you don't put in the things that tax your body, then your body will do what it is naturally inclined to do, which is detox, cleanse, eliminate, heal, clean up, and progress. We do have this sort of healing and detoxing inclination in the body. So careful about what you put in. If you want to do supplements, my favorite supplements there are three types. One is greens. So if you know me, you know that I love this product. Let me grab it for you. This amazing grass green superfood. We have this at Supernatural. This is the size that you guys get, and this is the size that I get. And I use this every single day. I travel with it. I'm obsessed with it. I recommend it for everyone. So if you're not using this and you like what I have to say, you should own it. Another great one is spirulina. So that's, deep greens, super easy to just implement, in your routine, and will help with everything, but especially with detox. The other thing that's really nice to look at from a supplement standpoint is dandelion and milk thistle. You can do that in capsules. Powders is really great. Tinctures are great. I really like the Rasa herbal coffee blend. You get some of those, and you get those sort of roots, the chicory and the dandelion and the burdock, which are great for liver. And you're also hopefully using that to reduce some of your coffee intake. The third, sort of recommendation that I have for cleansing and detox is nutrition, 100%. If you want to know what I recommend there, check out our 4-week course, the Supernatural series. It's always running. It's especially running right now. Lots of people are in there taking it, and that is everything that I recommend in all of my first sessions with clients. So you get nutrition, herbs, gut health and digestion, lifestyle stuff. Okay, moving on. A couple of updates from Supernatural News. The Supernatural series is a very big focus this month. If you are curious about the program, you can ask questions here. You can also hop on my email list. There are a lot of emails going out this month that kind of talk about what is this program. Here are reviews from hundreds of people who have taken it. What are the details? Tell me more. The other email list that's really great right now is happening over at Supernatural Cafe. So the letters U are supernatural.com. And that email list, we send out emails at least weekly, and we have a lot of tips like what I just shared about cleansing and detox. So these are the products that are great right now. These are the things that are new in this shop. This is how you use them. This is a tincture. This is a tea. This is basically Herbalism 101. And if it's not clear, everything that's in the cafe store, the online store, those are products that I absolutely believe in and choose specifically because I think they're excellent. So if you ever wonder what I recommend, from a product standpoint, you can look there, because that is basically that is my beloved product set, and I use most of it personally too. Okay. Let's see, from an event standpoint, I don't have a supernatural social scheduled this month, and I didn't really think that we needed one, but some of you are asking for one, and I'm open to being persuaded. So if you feel like we need a supernatural social, you want to talk, you want to deep dive on something, let me know here. Otherwise, I'll definitely have one in February again. And meanwhile, I do have one event at the end of this month on the 28th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the Alchemist's Kitchen. And the event is now live on their website. It will be live on my website soon. You can RSVP now, and it will be recorded, and the recording will be sent out to everyone afterward. So you can join at your convenience. Okay. Almost through. So now we're going to do Q&A. I have 3 quick questions that I received recently. Number 1, do I use a photo filter for my skin for this stuff? I think it would be hard to do a filter on video, but I suppose some professionals could do that. I do use a filter. It's called Vegetables, and I eat them at every meal. I also drink lots of water and get lots of sleep and exercise a lot. What herbs do I recommend for hormone balance? So I get this in variations a lot, specifically looking at testosterone or estrogen or progesterone, or we don't know what hormone, how do we balance it? For that, I would recommend that you take my hormone balance course. It's so dense and there's so much information in there, and it gives you a really good overview of all of our hormones, sex, stress, sleep, and how to balance them naturally, herbally and with diet and lifestyle. And then if you still have questions, you could schedule a session with me, or, send another note through and maybe we'll address it here. Last question, does adding MCT oil, acacia fiber, and a little bit of oat milk to a latte in the morning break a fast? The answer to that is yes, unfortunately. If you don't want to break your fast, technically you should have none of those things in your coffee. You could also just do a little bit of MCT oil, and that would be okay. That's what I tend to do. And if you want to hear me talk about fasting for an entire hour, you can catch the past event recording of intermittent fasting, which is on my website. So you go to the past event recording section, and we had an event all about intermittent fasting, and you can watch the rerun basically there. Okay, that was it for today. I hope that was fun. Drop questions, ideas, thoughts, needs, stuff you need me to talk to you about in the comments below. And I will probably do this again. And my dress, since we're always asking, my dress is Prenza via The Real. And no, I'm not wearing a bra, because why do we do that anymore? We don't do that anymore, I don't think, right? See you again soon.